myself some oatmeal with some, and I measured everything out. 30 grams of oatmeal, sprinkle some cinnamon, microwave it. And then 7 grams of chocolate chips, 6 grams of peanut butter, 30 grams of blueberries, 6 grams of sunflower seeds. So basically just some oatmeal with some toppings, kind of sum it up. But if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of exactly what I did to put it together, that's what it was. And I like my little bowl devour, because I devoured it. Alright. It really is, yeah. I eat that every morning, and then I have my hot protein cocoa. I am obsessed. Like, I have that. I would rather have that than coffee, which I know that's a lot for some people. But yeah, I don't really need coffee energy. I derive my energy from food. Cool, so it's about morning time. I like these polls. I want to do another one. Oh, I guess I have to end that one to start a new one. I just want to keep them going. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll just end it and ask another one. What do you have for breakfast? Maybe that will be my next poll question. Oh. Interesting. I don't drink coffee or soda. Oh, liver fat. Oh, I had a client who had that too. Yeah, it's kind of ironic how, like, you can get non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You'd think that you'd get some sort of liver malfunction because you're like a raging alcoholic or something, but if you don't drink or do any of those things. I'm trying out the YouTube live.
Oh, that's cool.
Then, oh my goodness. That is very interesting because my client who I had also had fatty liver disease, but she was about 60 something years old, and I think she didn't find out until she was like, I don't know, 50 or much later in her life was when she was diagnosed with it. But it changes your way of eating. You have to like eat a certain way. Like, even though it's recommended to eat for a normal functioning liver, it's normal to eat a high protein diet. it is not recommended apparently for people with fatty liver. So that's kind of a bummer. Then I had like this whole book which I actually gave to that client, and I talked a little bit about liver, and maybe I should reach out to her and see how she's doing with that book. But yeah, it's when did you find out? So if you're only 24 now, how long have you known this? And then how do you justify that you don't have coffee or soda, but then you had, and I'm just curious, and then you had a Hot Pocket. Why don't you choose something a little bit better for fatty liver? Because not that you could really go into remission per se, but let's see, trying to. Oh, wow, you got some stuff going on. Huh. Yeah, I almost want to say that's got, obviously that's kidney related too. So kidneys and your liver. Have you gone to get blood work done? Oh, I got a kitty. Meow. What did they say? What did they come up with? Or what were the results of that? Oh my goodness. Wow. Huh. Not for drinking a lot of water. Wait, so you're saying that all of this is from not drinking a lot of water, or all this is happening because you haven't been drinking a lot of water? Oh goodness. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Looks like most people get them from me. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's super early on to be diagnosed with that. It's definitely out of the normal average right there. But yeah, there's definitely protocols. Have you tried changing what you take? Have they said that it's something that you can fix? Do they have any like recommendations or what you can do about that? Because I would have my recommendations, but obviously you've been in contact with somebody. Huh. So then it's maybe just something that's been passed down. Does it run in the family? Like, what were the recommendations the doctor gave to hopefully put that into remission? I'm gonna look it up really quick. Do my own research. See if I can put this up here. Oh wow. Whew. Okay. Would you like some recommendations? Some help with this? I mean, I guess that's kind of what it would come to for some people, but it doesn't really, I don't think it has to come to that in all cases, but I'm guessing is that like, that's what the recommendations came to. I heard somebody really say to be a vegan forever. Well, are you doing some, I almost wonder, are you also incorporating strength training in there? We're trying to leave by 10. We're trying to leave by 10.
Whenever you're ready.
It's like 9:30.
Yeah, we can do that.
So, this, someone's talking to me about how they, about like 24 years old, having fatty liver, and then also kidney stones too.
Oh, kidney stones are the worst.
Yeah. And said I heard so many recommendations. My mind is like, I'm gonna be a vegan forever. This is pretty fun.
I do like it.
Yeah. I think YouTube Live is pretty fun. It's pretty easy to hop on there.
You can do that on Twitch too. Just showing people your phone. I don't know if it's as easy though.
Yeah, I have the app now on my phone. Maybe I could just go from there.
Yeah, I think that's how you do it.
Cool. The doctors told me to take it easy on food and more water and less fast food, stay away from raw food and less fatty foods. But he never gave you some sort of like meal plan. Yeah, see if you can get some sort of meal plan recommendation. And if not, I make meal plans. I make some meal plans, and so if they can't make one for you, you gotta get on some sort of plan that helps you put things into remission as much as possible. Apparently, have you heard of oxalate absorption? Okay. A good thing to do would be to reduce oxalate-rich foods. So be mindful of consuming high oxalate foods like spinach, nuts, and chocolate. That's very interesting. See if I can send Did you want to keep working with your doctor to kind of figure out what to do about this? I mean, it would be kind of nice to get back to being as strong as possible and not have to take anything. That's kind of what I work with people with. That's kind of what I worked with my client who had fatty liver. Worked with her to get stronger and to help her with her diet and things like that. So I definitely have experience with that. I don't know if you finished your sentence there. I do a lot of... I'm curious, what do you do a lot of? I do have to head out soon though, so do you want to send me your email and we can chat that way? Love to help you out with that if you feel like you need some extra resources, extra help, extra support on this. Seems like it's a pretty big deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta go too, so. Well, don't let her stop you from being your healthiest self. If she supports you in being your healthiest self, she wouldn't feel the need to be nosy. You're talking to someone who's kind of just a health authority rather than kind of being snoopy or whatever. thing. I think my website's in my bio. Awesome, thank you. And so if you go to my website there, there's a way to contact me there if you'd rather do it that way. But yeah, it is time to start the day. I'm glad we had a little combo, and I'll see you next time. Bye.